Rising Front. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. A first-person shooter World War I battle simulator with a focus on ragdoll physics, intelligent AI, massive battles, procedural AI cover system, real-time building system, and first-person shooter combat. Guys, this is essentially it's a World War I battle simulator. You can join the action anytime by just hitting the deploy, select the loadout of what weapons, what equipment that you want to take with you. And if you die, it doesn't matter, you just redeploy somewhere else on the battlefield. The thing that makes this game so good, and it is a good game, is the fact that you can take complete command of your army. You can spend points that you get in the top left of the corner. You can see the currency coming in. You always have less than the AI. And you can spend that on whatever's available on that specific scenario, whether it be different types of troops or artillery strikes, which are devastating. You'll have an objective. It's generally to either hold on till the timer runs out or to take the enemy's position. Either way, you'll spend a lot of money, deploy a lot of men, and they will just be massacred. This game massacres men like nothing I've ever seen before. It's just nuts. And you can have tons and tons of men on the screen at the same time. I mean, I did have mine running down to 8 frames a second on some battles. So it might be better to turn the platoon size down. I had mine at large for most of the time, but I did turn it down a little bit just to get that extra few frames. Most battles ran at about 50 frames a second, but I pushed it a little bit too much on a user-created map where the user'd probably gone a bit overboard with their buildings and things. You can also build things on the battlefield. You can deploy machine gun nests wherever you want, provided you've got enough currency in the bank to actually do that. And like I say, the currency is given to you over time. The AI is quite smart. Sometimes it just totally breaks completely. People will just walk past you and totally ignore you. But a lot of the time, the platoons will take cover. They'll hold in strategic positions as well. So it's not like totally bad AI, but it's not brilliant, but it is pretty decent half the time. There's also a scenario editor where you can build your own levels. You just select what map you want, whether you want to be attacking or defending, and then just put all the different assets that you've got in there and build yourself a little level. And you can also save it and other people can play it as well. I've played a couple of user levels and they're pretty decent, to be honest with you. There's also a sandbox mode where there's pretty much every nationality involved there, so it's all just mix and matching on that, just basically box ticking every nation so everybody's represented kind of thing. It's quite fun, the sandbox. It's just like a massive battle, loads and loads of points that you've got to spend, and you put that on trench warfare. It's pretty damn good. It's atmospheric when you're just walking over the trenches and there's artillery dropping down, there's machine gun fire going. It's quite fun, and defending as well while you're getting attacked from wave after wave of enemy is also fun. There's a lot of scenarios here that's just good to mess around with. The game, it's £12.79 at the minute. So it's not going to break your bank. It is fun. It's definitely worth a buy, I think. It's in early access. It's got a lot more work to be done to it. And I think when this is finished, it's going to be an absolute belter of a little game. It's something you can just have a daft laugh in and experiment and make some crazy big battles. And I would be nice if it had a little bit of multiplayer, but I don't know what the roadmap is for that. But at the moment, as a single player game, it's definitely fun.